Good afternoon. Hopefully everybody's doing well. My name is Sengor Mans. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the Harrisburg Housing Authority. Welcome everybody here today. I'm glad to see all of these shiny faces in this beautiful, wonderful day. We are, if you don't know, we are at Hall Manor. This is our basketball court. Hall Manor is a 538 family community. We have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. We serve a variety of different income levels, people that have no income to people that make $30,000 a year. The importance and significance of me suggesting that is that it is critical for us, the Harrisburg Housing Authority, and I know the city as well, that this city, this community be inclusive, that we embrace everyone, and we include everyone in what we all refer to, every one of us, the American dream. So what I want to do first is, before we talk about the Weekender, and I'll have Oche and the team behind me, which are the committee members of, some of the committee members of the Weekender and the Net Worth Summit, talk about the details. I want to thank a few folks first. I know this is sort of traditional or typical, but it's important for us to thank the folks that are so critical to the health and success of not just this project, not when I say project, I don't mean the community, by the way, but this particular event. We don't use the term, by the way, projects anymore, just for those that don't know that. We rather talk about community. But we want to thank the city of Harrisburg, in particular, the mayor who is here with us, Mayor Williams. Thank you for being here. We also want to thank the Dauphin County commissioners who have financially supported us. We want to thank Hilton, Harrisburg Hilton. We want to thank Harrisburg University. And we want to thank Fulton Bank, some of the contributors, the sponsors to our event. My objective today is to encourage people to come out and experience what will be an awesome event. It's rare to find an event where music entertainment intersects with wealth attainment. The Net Worth Summit and the Weekender intersects, it fuses arts and business. That is a rarity when it comes to events. And what it means for us is we are exposing to our residents the opportunity to enjoy in music, but also be able to experience in an informed environment what it means to create wealth for themselves, to become self-sufficient, to become independent. That is the goal. The goal isn't to live here. The goal is for this to be a stepping stone into greater horizons for all of our residents. And so this event is a culmination of that idea. It brings people together, brings communities together from all walks of life, but then it encourages that American dream that I talked about before. And so I ask that everybody support this. I ask that everybody come out. We want to break the stereotypes that we know exist, the stereotypes of poverty, the stereotypes of race, the stereotypes of gender. Coming together, sharing in music, sharing in great food with the food trucks that'll be here, and sharing in receiving information about how to become better and how to help your families become better creates better communities. So my job is to encourage folks to come out. I hope to see you out here. I'll be out here. My family will be out here. We've been out here before. We'll continue to come out and also enjoy the Net Worth Summit. So thank you all. With that, I am going to bring up our esteemed mayor, the Honorable Wanda Williams, so that she can offer some comments.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I want to know, who is ready for a party?
Everybody.
I said, who is ready for a party?
Yeah. Harrisburg.
That's better,
Harrisburg.
because we have a great one coming up next Thursday and Friday right here in Hall Manor. What makes events like this, the Weekender, so incredible is that it truly brings our Black, Hispanic, and all our communities of color together. This is our celebration in our neighborhood. A lot of people don't understand how important it is to have an event where we are entirely the focus. Not only will this year's Weekender be a jam-packed block party here, right here in Hall Manor, but we also are bringing some of the best business leaders together to share their stories of how they built their enterprises. One of the things we are trying to do in this city is to have more diversity in our business community. We have made tremendous strides over the last few years, but we are not nearly where we need to be. My message to you is this: if you have dreams of starting a business, your home should be here in Harrisburg, and it starts at the Network Summit next Thursday. I want to close by saying how grateful I am to the Harrisburg Housing Authority, Senghor Mans, Oche Bridgeford, Johan Soto Santa, and so many more people whose work not only putting on this festival, but with helping residents throughout this city. It's invaluable, and for years, people have viewed Hall Manor with side eyes and scorn. But thanks to you, that is changing for the better. The people of South Harrisburg deserve events like this Weekender to celebrate, and we cannot wait to celebrate with you next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. That was an impassioned speech that helps us understand and focus on the reason for this season and the reason for this occasion. The Weekender is truly 2 days, 2 locations with one purpose. And that one purpose is not only to entertain, but to educate and ultimately to empower residents of Central Pennsylvania and those who come to visit with us. We kick off on Thursday with the Network Summit at Harrisburg University. We are starting at the CIE, the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, where we will have a morning full of employment opportunities and career development resources that will be shared during that time. If you are looking for a job, if you're an early career professional or looking for that first job, this is a great opportunity for you to come and be a part of something that is truly moving and will truly help you set you on your track for your career trajectory. If you're a young person and you would like to attend one of our sessions, we suggest you start in the morning right there at CIE in Strawberry Square. It's a great opportunity for you to have experiential learning opportunities as well as to increase your net worth by increasing your education. We go on through the day and we actually transition from CIE in Strawberry Square to the main building of Harrisburg University. In those sessions, we will have an opportunity to hear from speakers that come from all over the country that are bringing actionable knowledge for anyone in attendance. We'll have 2 panel discussions and we'll have breakout sessions where individuals will have an opportunity to deep dive into some of the topics that are brought up throughout the Network Summit. It's a great opportunity to network. It's a great opportunity to learn. It's a great opportunity to be around like-minded individuals who are focused on increasing their own family's net worth right alongside you. So we welcome everyone to start out their Weekender experience with the Network Summit. Moving forward, the party comes to Hall Manor. I said, the party comes to Hall Manor. I said the party comes to Hall Manor. So when we get here to Hall Manor, that's when all pretenses are released and we have a great experience for everyone in the family. There'll be a zip line. You've never seen a zip line out here in Hall Manor, but we're bringing a zip line here to Hall Manor. Can you imagine? It's going to be a great time. We have a stage full of performances. Our artists that are on the stage, you may not know them, but you will never forget them. They have been featured on The Voice. They have been featured on The Four. They have been featured on America's Got Talent. These are artists that have all been on the national stage, and they will be here performing live at Hall Manor. So we suggest that you go ahead and clear your schedule on Friday afternoon and Friday evening. It starts at 4 p.m. and it goes to 9 p.m. It's a great experience, a time for the whole family. Everything is free. We have food, we have fun, we have fellowship, we have giveaways, we have games, we have activities. And matter of fact, if you come here, we have you. So we invite everybody to be a part of the Weekender experience. Once again, it's 2 days, 2 locations, 1 experience.
That's why he's my director of communications, by the way, folks, just so you understand that. So behind me, as I said, is a part of our committee. I will let them just briefly introduce themselves and identify who they're with. And I want to do that because, you know, some things that you do, you just do out of a labor of love. And you don't necessarily do it for the credit. And so it's important that, for me at least, that we provide credit just like I did with the city. We provide credit where credit is due. These are also some of the folks that are doing some of the heavy lifting. So one by one, if you can come up, introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about where you're from, I'd appreciate it. Go ahead, Jamal.
Thank you, Sangor. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a beautiful day in Harrisburg, isn't it? My name is Jamal Jones. I'm the program manager of the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship at Harrisburg University of Science and Technology. On behalf of Harrisburg University's president, Dr. Eric Darr, CIE director, J.J. Moen, and our team, I'd like to thank the Harrisburg Housing Authority for the opportunity to partner in hosting the Weekenders Net Worth Summit. A special thank you goes to Sangor Mans, Oche Bridgeford, and the rest of their team for the support of the CIE and their commitment to helping entrepreneurs in the region. The CIE is proud to join in this collaboration, which aligns with our mission to help anyone with an idea turn that idea into a successful venture. We're humbled by the response the CIE has received from the community. Starting just 3 years ago, we've received over 250 applications for assistance to date. We currently provide resources, guidance, and mentoring to 11 local startups participating in our business incubator, with 80% of these companies having founders who are Black or from multicultural backgrounds, and 50% of those companies having women founders. Through the Weekenders Net Worth Summit, the Harrisburg Housing Authority and the CIE acknowledge Harrisburg's tremendous potential and are paving the way for future small businesses to grow. Once again, thank you to all of the partners. We look forward to working with everyone next week. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anwar Curtis. I am a proud founder of The Weekender. I think this is what LeBron James felt like when he came back to Cleveland, because now that COVID is no longer a thing, we are right back. The Weekender is bigger and better. We're back at Hall Manor, and I would like to thank Jamal for the partnership with Harrisburg University and CIE. I'm one of the founders of Levels Ready Entertainment, and we educate through entertainment. And we are a living testament that hard work pays off and patience is a virtue. And I say that because without believing in either of those things, as a company, we would not be standing here in a proud partnership with the Harrisburg Housing Authority. We would like to thank Mayor Williams, my bad, who sat here with us when she was City Council President back in 2018 and 2019, and I'm glad that you are still standing beside us in 2023. Again, we do this for our Black and Latino children and all other faces and races. And Harrisburg is a place. Why not Harrisburg? We have a crazy narrative that takes place at times, but with individuals like myself and everybody who stands behind me but beside me, we are always changing that narrative and making Harrisburg the place to come, pour into, live, and grow your family and your friends. So I would just like to, once again, thank you all. Get ready, get set, because it's time to go. The Weekender, 2023. There he is. And come on up real quick, real quick. I appreciate that. The man, the myth, the legend. This is another founder, original founder of The Weekender, my business partner, my brother, John Williams. I'd like to introduce him and do your thing.
Gotcha, appreciate you. Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? Good. Listen, again, I don't want to pair it with what Anwar said, but again, the people you see standing behind me have a 100% thorough belief in the city of Harrisburg. Even our mayor sitting here in front of us, we thank you for being out here. Listen, the energy that we put out here is just 100% positive for the residents, for the people who live in the area, or even live in the city of Harrisburg. This is what we do, and we do it for you guys with the purest intentions. And the staff that I have standing behind me is the greatest group of people I could ever ask to work with in the world. So again, Jonathan Williams, again, one of the founders of The Weekender. Thank you guys.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eliseirvis, and I am the founder and owner of La Cultura. Singor was talking about intersections, and La Cultura is really at the intersection of commerce and culture, right? And what better way to exemplify commerce and culture than to put on this amazing production from the concert experience, the block party on Friday here in Hall Manor, to the Network Summit on Thursday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in partnership with Harrisburg University's Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. La Cultura, because of La Cultura, more Black and brown businesses are starting, and more Black and brown businesses are lasting longer. La Cultura has been incubating early stage micro businesses since 2018. And we're so excited to be able to infuse those businesses into the Network Summit as well as the block party. So you'll have the opportunity to shop local, buy local from local small business owners on Friday, and to hear and connect and network with local entrepreneurs and the entrepreneurship scene at the Network Summit on Thursday, August 10th. La Cultura is a very proud events partner with the Network Summit. We can't, words can't really describe the amount of money that's on the table here in Central PA and nationally as well for small businesses. We know that the revenue as well as the expenses of small businesses are what make communities thrive, what help cities grow. And it's not something just that impacts the 500 residents here in Hall Manor or those that live downtown in Harrisburg. It impacts the entire region when more small businesses can start and when they can last longer. So the Network Summit is going to give you a ton of ideas, creative ways that you can start the day of, the very next day. You can start and apply those concepts from building tiny homes in your backyard, to using your social media accounts to start a business, to using your career to spin off and into entrepreneurship. There'll be education opportunities there. I'm not sure if Harrisburg University is still somewhat new to a lot of people, and you'll get to see what Harrisburg University is providing to local residents, not just students, as well as other education, exploration opportunities. So it's all about education, employment, and entrepreneurship. The Network Summit is an event, a networking experience you don't want to miss. It's unique in that it's not your average networking experience in Harrisburg. You're going to meet and engage with people who aren't from Harrisburg, as Oche said, entrepreneurs and CEOs from all over the nation. So we're super excited to create the opportunities, to open the doors, and to celebrate that intersection of culture and commerce. Thank you.
Thank you, Elise. I'd also like to acknowledge my two hardworking coworkers who have also been co-heirs and co-founders of The Weekender. And from its very inception to this date, I'd like to acknowledge Ms. Evelyn Ayala and Ms. Jenny Albelo. And with that, we'll take questions.